Hello, I am Amit. Let us start with our first lecture in grammar module, that is subject and predicate. As I have discussed earlier, all my videos will be both in English and Marathi. Some of the part which is difficult that I will be explaining in Marathi so that you understand better. Now, first I will tell you what we are going to discuss in this video. We will be discussing about various types of sentences, what is subject and predicate, how to identify subject and predicate. So let's get started. What is a sentence? Whenever we use English language to speak or write, we use variety of words. When these words form a group and this group makes some meaningful sense, such group of words is known as a sentence. Basically, there are four types of sentence which we will be discussing. First, read these three sentences. I went to the market yesterday. The dog ran along the road. Akshay wore a blue shirt. One thing common in all these three sentences is that all the sentences are ending with a full stop. Such kind of sentences which just make statements, or you can say they make assertions, are known as declarative sentences. Now read these sentences. It's a great day. I'm excited to watch this movie. I love you so much. All these three sentences are ending with an exclamation mark. Such kind of sentences are used to denote strong feelings, and such these are known as exclamatory sentences. Now read these sentences. Where did you go yesterday? Did you study yesterday? Who is the Prime Minister of India? All these three sentences are ending with a question mark, and hence these type of sentences are used to ask questions, and hence they are known as interrogative sentences. Now read these three sentences. Clean your room today. Please maintain silence. Give me the gun. Such type of sentences are used to give commands, requests, or orders. Such type of sentences may end with a full stop or sometimes even with an exclamation mark. These are known as imperative sentences. Hence, we have discussed all four types of sentences. Now, whenever we are using English for speaking or writing, we have to use all these four types of sentences. But what is the reason why different types of sentences should be used in a paragraph? I will tell you with the help of example. First, read this paragraph. Last week, my family and I went to AdLabs Imagica. We had a lot of fun. We went on many rides including the roller coaster and Ferris wheel. I was scared to go on the roller coaster at first, but I am glad I went on it. At the end of the day, I was tired and happy. Now read this second paragraph. Last week, my family and I went to AdLabs Imagica. It was a blast. Have you been on a roller coaster before? It was my first time and I loved it. I was scared at first, but I told myself, just do it. And I am glad I did. I had a great day with my family, but by the end of the day I was tired. Now tell me about a fun time you have experienced. Now you might have noticed that in the first paragraph we have only used declarative sentences, but in the second paragraph we have used all four types of sentences. Thus the second paragraph is more interesting, and you can say it is indulging the reader and creating interest. Hence, to make your paragraph or speech more interesting, you have to use all different types of sentences. Okay, so now we will discuss what is subject and predicate. In any English sentence, there are two parts. One is subject and another one is predicate. Subject is who or what the sentence is about, or subject is that part of the sentence which names the person or thing we are speaking about. And predicate tells us something about that subject. Let us consider it in Marathi. ज्या व्यक्ती किंवा गोष्टीबद्दल एका वाक्यामध्ये बोललं जातं त्या व्यक्ती किंवा गोष्टीला आपण सब्जेक्ट म्हणतो आणि त्या सब्जेक्ट बद्दल जे बोललं जातं त्याला प्रेडिकेट म्हणतात. Let us take an example. The dog ran. In this sentence, the dog is the subject and ran is the predicate. Because the dog is the subject because the sentence is telling something about the dog. And the word ran is telling more about the subject. Let us take one more example. The dog ran after the mouse. In this, how will we identify whether the subject is dog or whether the subject is mouse? In such cases, first step is you need to find the verb in the sentence. Verb म्हणजे क्रियापद. एखाद्या दिलेल्या वाक्यामध्ये पहिला क्रियापद शोधा. Next thing, you have to ask the question who or what to that verb. For example, in this sentence, ran is the verb. So, if I ask the question who ran, the answer is dog ran. Definitely, the dog is the subject. So, जेव्हा पण तुम्ही क्रियापदाला who किंवा what हा प्रश्न विचारता आणि त्याचं जे उत्तर येईल ते त्या वाक्यातलं सब्जेक्ट असते. So, let us take one more example. Yesterday after lunch, the students were complaining about the food quality. Now, in this sentence, there are a lot of words and one might get confused which is subject and predicate. First thing, we'll find the verb किंवा क्रियापद. So, what is the verb? In this sentence, complaining is the verb. So, now I'll ask you the question, who were complaining? So, immediately I get the answer, the students. So, the students is the subject and were complaining about the food quality is the predicate. Now, let us consider a different situation wherein it is difficult to predict which is the subject and predicate. The concept is known as the understood you. Whenever there are imperative sentences, in those imperative sentences, you is considered as the subject. For example, consider this sentence, go sit down in that chair. In this, the verb is go. But if we ask the question who or what, we will not get proper answer. In such cases, you is considered as the subject. So, कायम लक्षात ठेवा, जेव्हा imperative sentence असणार आहे, imperative म्हणजे ज्या sentence मध्ये आपण command दर्शवतो, so अशा sentences मध्ये you हे subject गृहीत धरलं जातं. You can consider one more example. Thank him. So, in this, it is request or you can say order, and in this sentence also you is considered as the subject. So, you thank him is the correct sentence or you can say you is the subject. Now, we will consider some more examples. Let us discuss some of the sentences. The horse ran in the field. Now, what is the verb? Verb is ran. We will ask the question who ran. Definitely the answer is horse. So, the subject is horse. And the predicate is ran in the field. Let us consider one more example. The people in the house are having party. Are having is the verb. Who are having? The people in the house. So definitely people in the house is the subject. Are having a party is the predicate. Consider one more sentence. Mom asked me to go to the store. So here the verb is to go and ask. So who asked to go? Mom asked. So mom is the subject and to go to the store is the predicate. Let us consider one more example. Alison likes to play volleyball. To play is the verb. Who likes to play? Allison. So Allison is the subject and to play volleyball is predicate. So I think it is very simple to identify subject and predicate by identifying the verb and asking the question who or what. Now let us consider some different situations. Here the sentence is, the light blue shirt with the colorful pattern was her favorite top. Here there are various words like colorful, pattern, favorite which are describing the word shirt. In this, the shirt is the subject and was is the verb. So the shirt in the colorful pattern is actually the subject and was her favorite top is the predicate. Generally the verb always comes in the predicate. वाक्यामधला जो predicate असेल त्यामध्ये शक्यतो क्रियापद असतं. Let us consider one more example. Bobby and his friends ran outside to play basketball. So here there are two verbs, ran and play. Who ran outside? Bobby and his friends to play basketball. So hence Bobby and his friends is the subject, ran outside to play basketball is the predicate. Let us consider one more sentence. The little girl picked up her doll and climbed into the bed. Now there are two verbs, picked up her doll and climbed into the bed. You can ask question to any of the verb. कुठल्याही क्रियापदाला प्रश्न विचारा. Who picked up? The answer will be little girl. Who climbed into the bed? The answer will be little girl. So little girl is the subject and the rest of the part is predicate. So I think this exercise was pretty clear to you. Thank you for watching this video. Now you perform the task provided to you based on this video. After performing that task, you can send the file from our portal to us. We will assess your task and provide you with necessary feedback. Best of luck. Thank you.